that the dates have been set. There were some negotiations around Cafu. I think he's going to end up facing Maloney Gonzalez. Things didn't pull through. Could you just give us a bit of glimpse there, and then we'll go to the
Yeah, I mean, there have
preparations?
been a lot of rumors. Even, I mean, I was bombarded yesterday about talks of unification with Jesse Rodriguez, and I was like, well, that's news to me because Eddie's got my number. He went on line somewhere in one of the interviews yesterday saying, no, they're in talks with the camps. No one's called us. So I just want to put those rumors to kind of bed. Nothing's happening. Nothing's moving in that direction. Maloney has been spoken about in terms of the ratings and where we're moving and what we're doing and the next move. Obviously, May 24th has been announced. We're focusing on that. We are still in negotiations with 2 or 3 opponents right now to see which is available. Maloney is obviously still in the mix and he's still available. But right now, we're still working behind the scenes to see who we're going to get for May 24th. Phumelela is obviously focused on what he has to do. I know a lot of fighters have actually reached out to him saying, hey, can we fight you, the boss? And the reality is, that's why he's got a manager. That's why he's got a good management team around him, because they want the best possible opportunities for him. So the opponent's going to be announced in the next couple of weeks. We're still waiting to see, obviously, which is feasible and which is going to bring the best out of for Phumelela. But I can tell you right now, he's locked in, he's training hard, his weight's coming down, and we are raring to go for our homecoming defense.
A very big bout that is coming through to the home soil, and I think Cafu is dearly loved in South Africa. People would be enjoying to see him making his first defense at home. How could that maybe have an impact or an influence on his confidence? And actually, when you have been fighting at home, you'll be getting the full support.
Well, I think, you know what, like, one of those guys who actually like fighting in hostile territory. Something unique about being booed and pulling it off. I don't know. It's just what I enjoy, I suppose. Phumelela proved that he can go into someone's hometown, be booed. Well, not booed, because the Japanese public, the boxing fans are very respectful and very appreciative of him and our fighters. But he proved that he can go into hostile territories and win. Coming home and fighting when all the fans are in support of you, that's something special. But equally, I think Phumelela is now grown into himself as a world champion. Like the next day or two, it kind of hadn't sunk in, but you can see the way he presents himself, the confidence within him. He is very proud to walk around as a world champion. And I think that confidence is innate. And I think that confidence resonates not only if he fights in South Africa, but when he fights anywhere in the world.
We've had people talking Nomkanjani. I mean, when Malachiga dethroned M3,
Yeah.
the first thing he did was to call out Cafu, saying that he's never been stopped. He's loved to stop him. We know that we did respond to those rumors, but is there a possibility of that fight coming whenever the schedule allows?
Like, firstly, they both of them open their mouths inappropriately. They're not even rated in the WBO. So getting a shot at us is just not going to happen. Equally, like, you can make things happen in boxing, but none of them called us out. It was like they were using our name just to kind of bank off of it. And that's okay. That's cool. But don't open your mouth inappropriately if you don't really want to fight us. So, at least pick up the phone and say, hey, can we make the fight? No one's done that. So it's all just bullshit, to be honest with you. Like, we're not going to say no to any fighter, and specifically a guy who lost twice to local fighters, Sabela Gimbiani and another fighter of mine, Sequence Kotoli. So, Manny and his team, they've got my number. Have they phoned you? They haven't phoned you. Because that's how they phoned me, because they still haven't phoned me. So, but to be honest with you, we've got bigger fish to fry, man. Seriously, like, for me, like, this, it doesn't interest us right now. There's no interest from our side.
If you allow me, Nomkanjani, to tap in, it was not good news to see the special one losing his title. But we do know that he's done it 2 times. He took it the first time. He was defeated within 3 months. He went back again, and then he took back the title. Is there maybe a roadmap or something that you are working on as a premium boxer to get him back into the international stage?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's going to be an announcement soon. And just obviously, I want him to move in comfortably into the flyweight division. I think that would probably be the next step. Get him back in the ratings at flyweights. He's still rated at 108. I know he wants to move up to 112, and I still think the world of his ability. I think he definitely can be three-time world champion. I think the next few months is going to be very interesting to see how things move. It's interesting because the 108 division all have champions now. 112 is going to be very interesting now with unification with Anthony's the WBO champion, Taraji's WBC, WBA, and now the IBF, Yabuki's moving up to fight a Yala. That's happening in Japan very, very soon. So the dynamics of the champions in the 108 and 112 division are going to be very interesting in the next few months. So obviously right now I want to get Sive back in the winning column. That's important. Potentially doing something in East London, actually, getting him back. And then see where he's comfortable at and how he is physiologically. Because psychologically, he's come back from this kind of stuff before. We've seen that. And then to see kind of what the next step is after that.
Nomkanjani